Shalom, all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Ha-Rakah, Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Genesis chapter 4 and verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And that's the Edomite spirit. They want to kill Jake when Jacob and Esau were brothers, and that's how they are today. Esau wants to kill us still. And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. Esau likes to call the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Jacob, 12 tribes of Israel. He likes to call us fugitives and gangsters and thugs, but he's the biggest gangster and thug there is. He just puts on a wolf in sheep's clothing. And Cain said unto Yahweh, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And Yahweh said unto him, Therefore whoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And that mark is distinguishing mark. And as you can see on the screen, you see these are albinos in Africa, and they're chopping their arms off and selling them to the witchcraft lady. So they have a distinguishing mark. And then next one is going to be Exodus chapter 4 and verse 5. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Put forth thine hand. And I'll just start at 4. Exodus chapter 4. And Moses answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice. For they will say, Yahweh hath not appeared unto thee. And Yahweh said unto him, What is that in thine hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent. And Moses fled from before it. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Put forth thine hand, and take it by the tail. And he put forth his hand, and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand. That they may believe that Yahweh, power of their fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob hath appeared unto thee. And Yahweh said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous, leprous as snow. And he said, Put thine hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again, and plucked it out of his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. So they were all what you would call black people back then. And his hand, it was a miracle because his hand came out white like this kid on the screen. And that was one of the miracles that Moses had to show to the children of Israel. Got one more. This is Numbers chapter 12. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, hath Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. That's why do not talk about any brothers. You could confront him if you have a problem, but you don't want to be talking behind a brother's back, because the Lord hears everything. Now the man Moses was very meek, above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, Come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out, and Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. So he came in his chariot. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of Yahweh shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And if you know, leprosy is a contagious disease. They have to quarantine you. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead. Those are those Edomites. They're as dead. They're half consumed already. Of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto Yahweh, saying, Heal her now, O power, I beseech thee. And Yahweh said unto Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? Let her be shut out from the camp 7 days, and after that let her be received in again. And Miriam was shut out from the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. And afterward the people removed from Hazeroth and pitched in the wilderness of Paran. So these Edomites, they think they're superior, but they're cursed people. Their skin is half consumed away. And with that, I want to say shalom to the elect.